Hello, and welcome once again to First Time, our movie reaction channel. I'm Eric. Who are you?
I'm mad because we just did this already, but the audio was messed up, so we're doing it again.
You don't need to know these things.
I'm Wade.
He's Wade, and he's being very honest, more so than we need to be. I'm going to be. This is our movie reaction channel. We are big fans of movies and television. We've seen everything, with one exception. Giant blind spot for chick flicks. Haven't seen many of those at all. And so...
Because they're for chicks, bro.
That's right. That's what we were told. We were told that they were for chicks.
And we bought it.
Now, we are going off of a list of the 100 best chick flicks of all time. We haven't seen a lot of them, so we are reacting to them now. Today, we're doing My Best Friend's Wedding. Do you know anything about this movie?
She gets invited to her best friend's wedding.
The end.
I'm guessing, maybe I'm not even guessing, this is probably a known thing from the trailer, that she falls in love with her best friend, or she wants to break up her best friend's wedding.
Yeah, something along the lines. I think this is going to be a movie more along... I think you're going to enjoy this movie more so than the other. We also did The Notebook.
I hated The Notebook.
That's not your speed. I think this being a rom-com, or at least a comedy, is going to be more your speed.
100%.
Julia Roberts, Cameron Diaz, Dermot Mulroney, who you love.
I love the dull man.
Yeah, that's people call him that, right? For sure.
Derman.
I've only seen him in Young Guns. That's all I can tell you. You can judge me however you want regarding that. But I think that's all we know about that is those actors.
You don't know anything?
I don't know anything other than, like you said, I think
Did you glean what I...
Yes.
You kind of knew what I said.
Through pop culture, or, through the years, I think, yes.
Right? Yeah. And she's going to end up with the best friend.
Sounds hilarious.
So let's get it!
So here we go, without further
Smash.
ado. Oh, wait, thank you for reminding me to smash those things. Like and subscribe, all those things that everyone loves to say. And, here, hit that button here, whatever it is. That's about it, I think. Let's get right into this flick.
I'll bet you $1 million TriStar produced this.
See, now that's not fair. You can't do that. It's My Best Friend's Wedding.
Ugh.
With a music video.
I just despise cutesy stuff.
And this, you would say, would fall into that category.
How could it? I mean...
Rupert Everett. I do know that name. I'm hoping I see a face and I'm like, that's Rupert Everett. I know who Philip Bosco is, though. He's in a lot. He's a character actor. I'll point him out. He'll be very exciting.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
They named the chocolate sauce after him?
That's how good of a character actor he is.
I still hate this, by the way.
This is exactly how a wedding goes, by the way.
Well, you're married.
I am, and this is,
I was there.
So it's like, it's like, here it is again.
Yeah. We had to learn the whole dance and everything.
Yeah. You were very good at it, though.
Do you think this comes back?
But yeah, if this is the only time that we see this thing, then I think
then off with their heads.
Be weird.
Off with their heads.
It's a bit extreme, but okay, I'll go with it.
They couldn't throw one person of color in there, or does the one on the right count?
In the 90s, it might have been.
Just start strangling her.
I guess maybe I don't remember the rules, because I see two dresses that are the same, that makes sense, but then a different one, so maybe...
Oh, maybe Maid
the
of
Maid
Honor?
of Honor gets its own special thing.
Off to heaven! He even framed it so he could stick his name right there on the side.
Very important table right here.
That'll be VIT.
Yeah.
Very important table.
It's just a meat kitchen.
This is an upscale restaurant.
I will kill your whole family if you don't get this.
See, they're trying to show you, that's how chefs talk. They're always, rough and
Yeah,
cruel.
according to television and movies.
Yeah.
That guy didn't... I would have done it better, though.
What?
He's like, I'll kill you if it doesn't...
Yeah, he was not good at being an intense chef.
But he got the part? Give me a break.
Inventive and confident.
The food is inventive and confident.
Thanks. Is she even a writer?
She reviews food?
That's Dolmont, by the way.
Yeah.
Dolmont?
My best friend, Dermot. But Dolmont is nice. I like that.
Why Michael? Michael O'Neill. Sounds
Dolmont
desperate to
is
talk to me.
just a fruit dish.
So they have a history.
So, I get
They
up
were
the
together
nerve to
for a
break his
month.
heart.
Well, I wouldn't call that my best friend.
We've been best friends.
But
Oh.
one month of dating. Distracting.
Losing jobs.
She's distracted too.
Losing parents.
Would you like some
Best times
coffee with
won.
your exposition?
I mean, you sound like you're in love already.
This is so.
No, he's nothing like me. He's like you, actually. Only straight.
Okay.
I
Think
She said they
maybe-
were gonna have a
Right.
marriage pact. No one will ever hold you to the wedding
My
pact.
pajamas say red. That's it.
I'm calling for Michael O'Neill, but seeing as it's so late, if you could just let me leave.
Do your job better.
Hello? Hey, beautiful. It's so great.
I'm gonna start calling you beautiful.
No, I mean, we're friends.
Yeah.
You know, I called because I met someone.
Oh.
Well,
You didn't see it coming. It's called my best friend's.
because you,
Oh.
you haven't really
I'm
seen
being a
anybody,
little
have you,
facetious.
since being back in England?
University of Chicago. She's 20. Her name's
University
Kim.
of Chicago.
I love her. She's beautiful.
How about
Her
that,
dad
huh?
is this-
Why aren't
White
they
Sox?
showing it?
Loves the White Sox.
Yeah. Okay. Chicago's a place. It has a team.
Morello.
Nice.
Michael? It's
Well, the Sox are at home and sports.
Shut up about. If you do that every time they bring up the Sox, I swear to God.
Weekend to get married. If you can't come and hold my hand, I'll never get through this.
I
Please
haven't
come.
seen her in a month, though.
Well, I assume they haven't seen each other in a long time.
Yeah, well, because the first message he said, like, what has it been, like a month or something? And then she waited another month on top of it to respond. So, you know what city that is, right?
New York?
No.
Yep, Twin Towers. Pre 9/11 New York. The Big Apple.
O'Hare Airport.
Notoriously one of the worst airports.
One of the most congested, crowded, obnoxiously...
Horrible airport.
Yeah. If you cannot go through O'Hare, don't go through O'Hare. There's Dermot.
Go, Dermot.
Dirty Steve.
Be my maid of honor? What?
Okay, now the wedding is in a few days. You've never met her. Yeah, I'm with Julia here.
Basically a vengeful sluts. Oh, my sit!
But, you know, she is his best friend, so there is an opening. This was before you could have a woman as a groomsman. Society shunned it.
No, it's beautiful.
I'm not hurting you, okay?
Okay.
Smelly?
Well, Dirty Steve, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So, not that one.
Want me to turn around or
You
something?
told him to come in.
Yeah. I thought he'd be acting more like just a friend.
I know.
Right?
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But I guess he has to open the door for her to
Yeah.
go through with it.
So we're establishing Cameron Diaz horrible driver. We know that.
We know
So the honeymoon-
one thing about her.
Uh-huh.
Well, it depends. Makes it a honeymoon.
Julia's got stuff to weld.
Just saying.
Ugh.
Phlegm rattling.
Do it.
Happening behind
Well, that's kind of funny, I guess.
What about cigars in bed?
Cigars in bed.
But the bathroom's a swamp.
We're gonna
He
bond
throws Reeboks to
over
dinner.
tearing
He
apart
likes
the guy that they're
action.
both in love with.
But
He
cigars
lives
in
my
bed?
shoulder. He holds karaoke bars for
You know,
me.
men.
And I can't
You know.
You. You'll always be there in his mind, this perfect creature that he loved for all
So
those
we're just
years.
putting this out there right away. Let's just,
Everybody,
like,
yeah. Everyone's on the same page.
Yeah.
To all of my talk about you.
It's only natural.
And the answer
Now,
was
is this funny?
so simple. Win.
The music was telling me it was a
It
little
was
funny,
correct.
but
The dialogue was not. That's how bad she needed out.
My God. It's the bride and the woman she'll never live up to.
whoa, okay.
Everyone knows.
So sorry.
It almost seems like they shouldn't be getting married.
Are we the only two that haven't seen this movie? Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know exactly?
Let's go! Come on, let's go, White Sox!
Do you know exactly what day this is now, based on the history, your encyclopedic knowledge of all things White Sox?
Dave Martinez, he was on the team.
This is Walter, my father-in-law.
Future. Father.
It's bad at 280. Thank you. Philip Bosco.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey! Francis.
It's Francis, not the rapist.
Not.
The rapist's
Not
brother?
the rapist. Yes, the rapist brother.
You can't dance. When did you learn how to dance?
We keep closing in on Francis, don't we? One of them
What do
cups.
you do with my best?
Tony Phillips. These are the real players.
Perfection.
It's a real game.
Day after day.
No potential for long-range likability. But then... What?
Nothing.
Stop obsessing with the base.
forgot.
There's
And that-
plots.
They're
happening.
doing it. I can't control it.
You also pulled away when I tried to hug you in public.
Oh, well then screw that.
PDA, bro, ain't down with it.
With the yucky love stuff.
Yucky love stuff.
Well, she hates weddings. She's a real man's
It's a
woman.
dude's man. Or dude's woman, I guess. Declaring what is happening in the scene.
This is
Karaoke!
very early karaoke.
Yeah, when you stand in the middle of the bar. They know each other so well. You can't ignore her, guys.
She's perky. She deserves a honeymoon.
She's perky.
Hey, Pinky. I want to hear you sing.
How karaoke happens. You don't do that to somebody. Here you go, Julia.
Miss Kimberly Wallace.
Oh, okay. So you just doubled down on the horrible.
Well, she needed a proper introduction.
So far, I am on the side of Cameron Diaz getting the hell out of here. Get away from these two. You know, in the movie Lost in Translation, there's a scene where Anna Faris is supposed to be a celebrity singing horrible karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
And that's supposed to be a real life story where it's Cameron Diaz.
Really?
Yeah. It's rough, but you gotta admire her spirit. The fact that she's putting it out there. She sounds horrible, but she's not shy about it.
Why do these people like
Go
her?
Cameron. Go Cameron.
Why are they cheering for her? That was bad. Am I crazy?
There you go, girl. Lean in. In your face, Julia Roberts.
It's because she's pretty. I can't believe you're marrying that woman who can't sing.
It's number 1 on my list.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stay with Michael if you're sure.
Okay.
Julia Roberts, it's not subtle, right? I mean, she's not subtle about.
I'm wondering if we're even supposed to like her.
That's called the L, Wade.
I don't think they will end up together.
Places like
Oh, yeah, dumb job. He's like a sports writer. That's not a dumb job.
Well, it's a dying industry.
They don't
But
know
I'm
that.
not kidding.
Yeah,
her
they're
father
about to.
owns the Sox sport.
Cue the internet. In 3.
You are at a powerful, complex conglomerate like your father's.
She seems a little slimy to me. Right?
Yeah, she's the villain.
Yeah.
Your dad.
There's those men and their cigars.
Michael does a favor for Walter.
I thought like the kitchen was gonna. Why did they?
Well, and
They put such an emphasis on that fire.
he also keeps because she was hot when she walked up. He had to stand up and say, "Wow, in the flames." Oh, she was like they keep making an issue. I mean, they keep making this so clear that
That's why I
these
think
two
they
are in love
don't.
with each other. Well,
That's why I think they
hope
don't
so.
get together. She ends up with Francis.
You gonna tell me that Walter thought this one up? Why don't you start by being honest?
Oh,
for a
hey,
second,
let's
Cameron?
not go to 100 from 0.
What am I supposed to do?
Look at Julia Roberts loving it.
Paying
I'm supposed to
zero
root
respect
for
to
her? I don't know. I hope the
Unfortunately,
movie
I
doesn't
happen to
think
love.
I'm pulling for her at this point.
So I'm an insensitive sexist.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this
I mean,
really
don't
got
get
me.
married for sure.
Not because of this, but
Just you guys need to work through some stuff. So we should be honest for once, Kim. Is that her name, Kim?
sure.
I don't even know Julia's
Neither
name.
do I. I'm not sure.
Is it Red?
I hope so. Backfired right in her face, didn't
Dude,
it?
she has no. She was just weeping openly, and Julia did not have any
Right?
remorse.
Yeah.
End of my rapidly fraying rope. George, you have got to think.
Anyway, did you see the article in the New Yorker this week?
1,000 apologies, but one of my friends is a desperate, insane person. Drake Hotel, very famous place for weddings. Is that what it's going to be?
Eric, nobody cares about Chicago. Oh, she got wasted.
She got a little wasted.
She got a little...
Oh no, my gay friend saw me in my makeup mask.
Yeah, what? It looks fine. It's purple.
But
I mean,
really doing her gigantic
she wasn't even thinking about him for like a month or more or whatever, right? I mean,
I really think it's just because he's getting married and she's like, oh,
yeah.
maybe she's just a bitch.
Was this just about winning?
There you go, buddy.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Julianne. Tell him you've loved him for 9 years.
I think wait till it's 10 because that's a better number, you know?
Yeah, because then you can call it a decade.
Right. You are saying that she should tell him right now that he has to choose, despite the fact that he's clearly chosen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs to get told what's up.
It's like, okay, that's it. Right now, you have to choose. And he's going to be like, well, I asked her to marry me, so I think...
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to pretend here?
We can't get these
We're
deposits
going to
back.
pretend that the gay guy's not gay? We'll play a jealousy game here?
Guard this with your life.
What is it?
What is it?
Yeah, what'd you bring?
Jesus.
Why are you giving it to me?
Who is the best man? She's like the only one who's been around.
Like it, won't you?
They always have to do that when it opens and the little
what do you wanna
gleam.
talk about?
Ding! There's a...
Yeah. It's written in the laws of movies.
Oh, Michael.
Hmm?
We've known each other
Right.
a long time, right?
Okay, yeah.
Very close.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean by close?
I wouldn't have.
Until they
I
do.
wouldn't need her to finish the sentence. I would be like, I would know. Oh, I know what you're.
have a point.
Now I know what you're getting at. It's,
The question is...
I would have expected her to at least practice what she was going to say. There's a lot of slapstick in this.
light bulb. Yes, and I just wanted to come here to tell you how much better he is than you.
He's racing back to New York. He just came in for a few hours to f*** me.
Takes a few hours.
Ask a girl to marry you, you have to give an engagement ring.
Oh, Julianne, I can't believe you're doing this to me. You know, I've come all this way to help you. For this, you're
It's a
insane.
good thing you have giant hands. Giant like mine.
Yeah, the thing. What he? What do you mean?
He doesn't know how to be straight. That's what straight people do.
He can get away with a lot right now. You know?
Yeah.
It sounded like George was
Yes, go on.
gay.
It's a British thing.
Yeah. Is he going to say that?
Because George likes to pretend that he's gay.
You missed an opportunity.
Good cover.
Hey!
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Against God's plan?
Oh no!
Everyone is a decent person except Julia Roberts.
Must be Kimmy's little sister.
Oh.
Julianne's fiance.
No.
So her name is Julia,
This is Kimmy's day.
or something.
Oh, yeah,
Jules.
Jules.
Love the bag, love the shoes, love everything, love it.
Darling.
Bags
about
and
your friend?
shoes.
Cancelled.
Is it a real place?
I never heard of Barry the Cudas.
They don't have a Chicago restaurant where the waiters wear giant lobster claws, which makes their jobs very hard.
I'm sorry. This is
We
the
just
10th
opened this
table.
wine for you.
Sit down for a second.
The man of your dreams is right in front of you.
Huh. Girl
Very romantic story.
that I'm going to make up
I first met Julianne
at an orgy.
in a mental institution. Julianne was there.
Hey, Joe Boo.
Is
Joe
that
Boo needs a
who's Rupert
refill.
Everett?
To some fabulous Broadway star. I mean, look at her skin. Who does her hair? And then Rock Hudson extravaganza.
Specifically, Rock Hudson.
I
And
said to Dion, I'm in
Julia
love.
Roberts because she has a penis.
Siren love me.
What?
Are the gods
He's
that
gay,
kind?
so that'll be the.
Oh, at the end he's gonna say
gonna
that?
say, like,
He's not gonna blow this up.
Huh?
She said, what'd she say?
Okay, we're in public.
I have to say, I would relish the opportunity to be in George's spot where I could just
No, of
go
course. I mean,
over the top and embarrass somebody. Like, I
he's
mean,
the best character so
Yeah.
far. This is...
Yeah,
I
want to
hate
be
it.
George.
I hate it.
So does Julia Roberts.
Oh God, it's not
did
stopping.
we-
Now it's a musical?
Yeah, the audio changed.
Oh, shut up.
Wow. This is a big scene in the movie. This is a big one. Other tables have to be hating this.
Once the restaurant starts playing the piano, you just have to go with it. They should cut to him. He's playing piano with his lobster claws.
Is this? I don't know if it's a popular enough song for the entire restaurant to know.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't know this. This is Chicago's.
It's the song.
It's the theme song of Chicago. It's unauthorized.
Get on your plane and go, and I will call you at the turn of the century.
Good. I'm sick of this plot line. How many pairs of sunglasses did she bring?
That's what you came here to do.
No, I came here to wreck the wedding.
Yeah.
Ages, but he can't accept it.
We are just spiraling with lies.
It's almost like we didn't need that to happen. It's almost like we just wasted 10 minutes. At least we got a cringy song out of it.
What do you call it? What's the feeling? What is it called? It's called.
You were jealous?
That's the word. But of you, because George is so handsome.
I'm sorry.
And I'm gay.
That's the ending I'm rooting for here.
I was kind of hoping she would end up with a gay guy.
Can we maybe spend some time alone this afternoon?
Together? Or like, what do you mean?
Be all right?
Yeah, rephrase. Feels like home.
Ah, the old Chicago River.
Uh-huh.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know Chicago.
They
I didn't know they named a river after Chicago.
They throw dye in it to make it green every single
Yeah,
time.
I know.
The famous boat tours.
He's gonna break up with her,
Well, I guess.
then realize it was a mistake. Because there has to be a wedding.
Oh God!
Sort of been
Is this gonna end with like we don't know who the bride is walking down the aisle and then the veil? And is that what's gonna happen here?
You've been the man in my...
And I was thinking this could be our last time alone. Together, you know.
I mean, it's true. Since you've been married, I've never spent any time alone with you. Kathleen is always around.
What's that, Kathleen? We're almost done.
Yeah, just hang on! Give us a minute!
Ask her to be your mistress.
We didn't use the word love.
Yeah, you travel for work. It's
Right.
an easy cover.
Did you buy?
You're in the tunnel.
I hope they hit their heads. Hit your heads. Hit your heads.
Hey.
Is that the law? You can only kiss under a bridge in Chicago?
In Chicago, that's true.
Because of old Al Capone?
And they missed it.
He's always out, he's out there making out, and they're like, no more
Only
make
over the
out.
tunnel, see?
We don't have this cold.
Do you have a song?
I mean, there was a song that we picked for our song at the wedding, but I've never done this. I want you to know that.
Why wouldn't their song could just be the Cameron Diaz one that she butchered at karaoke?
If the two in the back could sit down, I can continue the tour.
This is an emotional affair, and it's not cool.
It's one of those Wallace companies.
I don't know, it's some Wallace company.
Haven't caused a problem, have I?
No, you haven't. Well, nobody has.
Especially not me.
Listen, just hold on.
Where's your cell phone?
Yeah, you have a cell phone.
Take your time.
Oh, she does have a mobile phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like ahead of the curve on that. Email. Good Lord, look at this, huh? All the familiar noises that we know from the email.
Yeah, well, it's always good in movies. The computer makes noise just no matter what it's doing. Bet you can't name the building in the window.
She's still doing underhanded stuff. We're not done with underhanded stuff, huh?
It's a really hard movie to enjoy because it's just like, I'm not rooting for her at all. I don't want anything she's doing to work.
Big decision here.
Also, just a bonkers email to receive. I was going to hire this guy, but then his future father-in-law said something about not hiring him.
You can't do it because you're not horrible enough.
She's supposed to take care of that ring. She just is carrying it around and putting it on every desk.
One ring to rule them all. She vanishes and she puts it on. Oh, it is the
Cameron Diaz comes around.
Oh, you're She got it stuck on her finger. Oh, come on now.
4 or 5 emails that I wrote over lunch. Send those out too.
Yes, sir.
I don't send emails. That's for my assistant.
It's a deadline.
Me too. I'm getting married tomorrow.
That's my point.
Tomorrow's Sunday. Nobody's doing business. Monday morning,
Really,
crack
journalists
dawn,
don't do
Walter will
business
walk
on
you right up
Sunday?
Sports guy.
Give it up, kid.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
don't-
sports happen on Sundays.
You don't cover, I don't know, football? Aren't they supposed to be going to the bachelor party?
Was there one?
Well, that's what she said she was picking up the father-in-law for.
I guess it happened already. We didn't care. That's not vital to them.
Must have been a blast.
My wedding.
Oh, is it fax? Uh-oh.
Maybe it's congratulations.
Jesus, he
Oh,
fired
boy.
him that quickly? Well, once a future father-in-law says something, who am I to go against it?
Eric, I need a favor. My daughter's every...
Oh, Eric's actually cool.
I need to talk to Kim.
He's giving a heads up.
Yeah, right?
He's like, don't marry into this
Hey,
family.
hey.
Look at what they're doing. It's insane.
Was it Giamatti?
Why don't you have me arrested?
What?
I mean it. I am a dangerous, criminal person. I do bad things to honest people.
Okay, I'll just tell that to 911.
Look at Giamatti landing a role here, right? Mm-hmm.
Don't you think Paul Giamatti would suck to hang out with? You don't get that impression?
No.
I feel like he would suck to hang out with.
Because he's what?
You know, I don't like him.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Richard.
Wise busboy or bellboy.
Yeah, why wasn't he black? He just disappears.
What were you talking to? I was talking to the. We haven't had a bellboy here since the bellboy murderer of 1974. If you don't say something right now, you are not redeemable.
I agree, but if I'm her, it's kind of like, well, damage done. Time to live happily ever after.
There's not no, none of it's working on me. You're a little cute because of how awful
Yeah,
a
we
person
know
you
you
are.
suck. You're irredeemable. I don't. Whoa, okay. It's not usually the first thing you try.
But now remember, I have a broken finger and my ring won't come off. But I don't think you should try that. No. You're really not gonna say something. Wow, bad person. Bad person.
All right. So what's the prediction now?
Well, she's gotta come clean. But when and how? This is gonna be Cameron Diaz knocking on her door, right?
Oh, Cameron Diaz turned into a letter.
Yeah, she has magical powers. I mean, she's still gonna show up, like,
So this is your big...
I
she's
don't know
gonna
what I'm
show up and
supposed to
still
do.
try to sabotage it. I don't.
It's a wedding.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
diabolical, actually. You're.
You're Michael for dessert. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet.
With you?
It's irritatingly perfect.
Uh-oh. Who are you
Suddenly,
talking about here?
Michael realizes. What does he want? Jello.
Jello?
Smoking,
Why does he want
evil,
Jell-O?
lying
Because he's
Jello.
comfortable with Jell-O.
You're the only person that I trust.
Oh, well.
That's just what she needed. Time to put the nail in the coffin. Oh, I remember this from the trailers.
Francis?
Look at all those balloons, dude. It's an obscene amount of balloons.
One.
Well, it's a strong word, and I don't know that I'm...
It's easier if you count the strings.
I guess I wouldn't be totally...
When you take a character so far past the redeemable line, then you just need to go all in. Like, she needs to now attempt to murder Cameron
I
Diaz,
feel like
right?
if she doesn't set fire to the wedding...
Right. That it's not true to her character.
Tell her I'll marry her at 6 o'clock.
Not 6:01, not 6:02.
That's the negotiation. Comes back. She says 6:15. Tell her 6:10, and that's my final offer.
Did this guy like direct music videos or something? Like, what's with all the music in this?
Yeah. Especially that weird beginning. Okay. He says he thinks that he's gay.
He loves George. Yeah, this movie's not good.
Well, I want to see how they end. They might, if it ends in a way, it's
what would be the right way?
Not them together.
I don't think they'll get together.
You don't think so?
No, not at this point.
Life.
Okay, here we go.
Michael, I love you.
Credits.
I've loved you for years. I've just been too arrogant and scared
If only.
to realize it. Well, but I really have this gigantic favor to ask of you.
Can I borrow $200,000?
Excuse me.
I don't like the music swell. No, back it up. No. Yeah, you got to push her away though, bro.
Oh no, Cameron's gonna see this, and then it's off, and then he's gonna have to go up to Cameron. This is what I remember from the trailer. Who's chasing you? That's my British today, I guess. Can't do
a little Scottish actually.
Mike Myers
chasing
just
you?
walked in.
Who's chasing you?
Who's chasing you?
She's from New York.
So that explains the running.
Everyone from New York is crazy. They know it's not a good movie, and they just keep throwing these slapstick things at us.
Seems like what the truck driver would be listening to. Hey, we're back to George. Dude, you gotta turn that ringer off.
Cell phones are new. I don't even know.
Harry
if you
Shearer
could.
action.
Oh, whoa. This guy just only hangs out with intellectuals.
Yeah.
And Julia.
Michael's chasing Kimmy.
Yes.
You're chasing Michael.
Yes.
Who's chasing you? Nobody. Get it?
There's your answer, Kimmy.
He's chasing you.
Yes, Jules, you are.
Right. Go on.
Homer.
You were saying something about doing all the voices. Go on. Can't park here. So it's Chicago. So, hey, your car. You gotta park your car somewhere else, lady.
Harvard Yard.
I don't know why Chicago would be saying it, but I see what you're... Woo!
Do they have the all aboard guys still?
They have the guys. I've never heard them yell all aboard in
Yeah.
my life. And I've taken these trains a lot.
Not a
Famous.
job.
That's a famous... That's Union Station. Giant room in Union Station.
It's not
It's
famous.
in a lot of movies. It's in a lot of movies.
Every train station in every city is in a lot of movies.
This is... I'm telling you. It's like bigger than any room you've ever been in your life.
Nobody cares.
Killed your parents.
Set fire to your house. I made your dog love me. So there's no black people in Chicago? Oh, there's one.
That's the one, yeah. Don't fall for this, man. Don't fall for this. Imagine what this person is capable of.
She ruined your life in a day.
Agreed.
But imagine if you could wield that power for your benefit.
No. Why? No.
On the other hand.
Oh. There's not another hand.
No, I'm still... There's no way they... No. You dumped. You dumped, bitch. Cameron Diaz sees this again.
He just happens to be around every time.
This is where I proposed.
Because it's a famous place.
I had to cover a game in Milwaukee. And she saw me up. The train was starting to leave, and
When the guy said all aboard.
I jumped up on the step and marry me.
3 Marys turned
Yeah, I was
around.
just saying, how many people...
And she just suddenly screamed, "Yeah!"
Did she get on a train?
I guess.
To where?
You can't believe that you've
Away.
Just anywhere?
Next stop, away.
$20, please.
All aboard, running from your problems.
You know, when you get an ice sculpture for a wedding, you get David.
Right, okay.
Sort of an elaborate dick joke.
Right.
Oh my god. Comiskey! Check out all the lady White Sox fans, huh?
Yeah, and they're all white.
Whoa. Yeah.
Who the hell do you think you are? You came here pretending to be my friend.
and I made you was
Did she just go to Comiskey, pick a random bathroom?
kissed him. Faced, big-haired.
Yeah. Here we go.
Rap battle.
Now batting, Frank Thomas.
I'd like to take you to the church.
It's a grand slam. Everyone's like, ah, we missed that for this?
She should not be invited, though.
Well, then who gets the bridesmaid dress?
Ice David. So...
what more is there to do here?
They're... okay. They're gonna get married.
Yeah.
I mean, right? They're not... please don't pull another...
No, it's over. This is... like, what more is there to do? The movie's
see,
done.
But the way he's looking at her, I don't like it.
Not possible. No way. That would be a pretty cool move, though.
Right in the middle of the...
Just marry her. Thanks for the free wedding, suckers!
That's how you get a free wedding.
I always tear up at weddings.
We're here for Joe Boo.
Up your butt.
Okay.
What more is there?
Happiness.
Is there gonna be some lame thing where Julia Roberts meets somebody?
Well, I guess that's it.
You suck!
I guess writing doesn't run in the family.
Sit down!
We're sending you to military school.
Life is unfair. This is gonna be an awkward speech.
No, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be the most beautiful speech you've ever heard.
I dreamt. Luckily,
What?
I woke up and I see...
chicken or steak? Chicken or steak? Sorry, chicken or steak?
And then the drunk group of friends just not paying attention to any of this.
I didn't get you a gift.
Well, you have a year, so you don't have to say that.
However...
I usually just don't mention it ever.
Right? You don't mention it.
They're not gonna know. Okay, guys, the wedding's in 1 hour. Can you memorize this song and sing it beautifully? They should be off key because aren't they related to Cameron?
Right.
That'd be funny.
This guy, a choice between Julia Roberts and Cameron Diaz, and he looks like that.
Yeah, and he doesn't really have any personality.
Yeah, he was a much bigger character as Dirty Steve.
Okay, so whatever our first song was gonna be, I guess, f*** it. Whoa, whoa, tonight, yeah, 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 yeah. Did you hear that guy?
Hey, they had an hour to repair. Come on.
He's just trying to help.
What was that? Weighted down? It was like...
Yeah, that happens at every wedding.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I can still break them off.
Yeah. Gunshot. He's been shot! The president's been shot! What's gonna happen here?
What is her deal?
Right?
What is she even thinking? Oh, she just wanted to say goodbye. Just throws a bunch of rice in his face. That's all I wanted.
Dead bird, dead bird, dead bird.
I mean, hell yeah, dude.
Forest fire. And you stuck around? I mean, what are you sticking around for? Hello, George.
Sitting alone at your table.
Care to dance?
Yeah.
Right? Or does George come walking up, talking on the phone?
Oh, well, that's what I thought you meant. That's
Oh.
George, for sure.
Yeah, alright.
One exquisite movement. Will Cinderella dance again?
Put a different score, and this is horrifying.
And there he is.
The serial killer.
Sleek.
Homosexual.
Radiant with moves of a
I mean, the bit's done, man. She found you.
It's true.
Although you're quite correct.
Maybe there won't be sex. But by God.
So, cool.
She has a new best friend. You should consider a female best friend. Just saying.
Bond. Jane Bond.
That guy was like, dude, the band is gonna take off.
We got this part. They're gonna like give us like our own, like they're gonna focus on us.
Did you just hear? This is my shot. That means we're definitely gonna make the cut.
Gotta get that Julia Roberts laugh in there.
Okay. You're clapping on 1 and 3, man. thought you were a drummer.
It wasn't happening to the beat. It was just sort of a, hey, the movie's over.
Oh, you were applauding?
Yes. And that was my best friend's wedding. Is it rom-com? Is it rom-com?
Well, yeah, it's based on how many times people fell over.
As a rom-com, it was light. Thought it, maybe it could have been bigger. It could have been a bigger story with larger laughs or whatever.
Weird intro that never came back.
Yeah, that was
too much
weird.
Weird music.
A lot of
pieces.
There was a lot of musical.
They do like
pieces.
a whole song in the lobster place, and then the guys with the helium, and it's just like, why?
Right.
Do you think it passes the Bechdel test? I bet it doesn't, because they really only talked about the guy when they were together. I'll bet it doesn't.
Oh, that's weird. It was a strange thing. I'm glad I checked it off my list. It wasn't the movie that I totally thought it was going to be, but I'll say.
I'm glad I checked it off my list, so I never have to watch it.
Fair enough. I'm
not gonna like any of these, am I?
Well, we'll see. And if maybe hey, find us one that Wade will really like. If you know a chick flick out there, put it in the comments, write us something, let us know what we should react on. I guess the idea here is let's make Wade happy with one of these, huh?
Otherwise, this is just torture.
So just like, subscribe, continue to watch. We'll be back with another one, another first time reaction. Other than that, later.
We need like a catchphrase.
Wing dang doodle.